I started at Theatre Peckham when I was 11 years old. I'm 22 now. And when I first started, I was more so into dance. So I liked to dance and move around and have fun. And Teresa chose me and like taught me not how to act, but saw something in me that led me to want to act. And that's what I want to do now. But I'm more so movement and acting. That's what I want to do. It's short and simple saying that I applied and got in, but it wasn't that simple at all. I'm 22. You finished sixth form college at 18. There's a gap there. There's a big gap. It's not easy to get in. I applied for 4 years, and in the fourth year I got in. Thank you. It's just to tell you that it's not. Don't think it's going to come to you easily, because unfortunately in this industry it's not easy, especially for someone that, particularly for me, who comes from a certain area like Peckham. Everything is not as accessible as. I was lucky to be a part of Theatre Peckham, who enabled me to do things and explore the way I want to create as an artist and create things that I want to do, and know that I'm not just an actor. I'm a person who wants to make a difference, and I thank Teresa and Theatre Peckham for that. What should I say? I can babble on, but I don't want to veer from the point of talking about this. I could talk about Central, but I'm not going to talk about Central.
Will you talk about how you kept going?
How I kept going.
What made you keep going, and what was difficult, and what got easier, and what was hard?
Okay. I applied when I was 18, applied here and other drama schools, and I was told, I got recalled, and I was told, you need more life experience. I looked about 12, to be honest. So I was like, it wasn't really. I wasn't like. I was sad, but in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't get in, because if you get in, it's not a course. It's not a course you take lightly. It's not a place you take lightly. Higher education is not a thing you take lightly. From 18 to 22, the thing that kept me going. It's gonna sound so, but rejection kept me going. And that sounds backwards and sideways, but the fact that the rejection was there is what motivated me to know that someone that's from my area who doesn't get in first time, not say everyone gets in first time, but someone from my area doesn't have those opportunities that other people do have. If you continue to pursue it and you put your head down and you continue to go forth and you find other resources, find other resources and other places to go, and continue to try and hone your craft and continue to grow as a person, you will get there in the end. And I'm not saying this is the end, because this is just the beginning, but that's what kept me going. Rejection is what kept me going, and I think that's what's going to help me to continue to keep going, because after drama school, it's not roses. It's going to be hard as well, and I thank the 4 years that I've had out, because that's what made me the person I am today. And for anyone that wants to apply, don't give up on the first goal, don't give up on the second goal, don't give up on the third goal, so on and so forth. Continue applying, and if you think drama school's for you, then pursue it and don't give up. If you don't think I personally think for me it's for me, so I'm not going to say if it's not for you. Yeah. But continue pursuing that. And in terms of Theatre Peckham, in my briefing, I went for an hour. It was supposed to be like half an hour, and I just continued talking. I didn't know I got into Central at that point, and they were telling me what you're going to do in terms of if you don't get in and stuff like that. And I already had, in my head, I was like, okay, let me not think like that, but I always have a plan. Don't expect failure, but don't sit back and think that you're going to get what. You don't think you're going to get there. You're going to have to work for what you get, and so I had a plan B, and a plan C. So, but yeah, in terms of what was I talking about? I lost my words.
You talk about what kept you going.
What kept me going? Different projects. Like through Theatre Peckham, in fact, I did internships with the BBC. Through Theatre Peckham, once again, I did a short course at the Young Vic on directing. And that's how I found out, because BBC was writing and Young Vic was directing. So combining those and acting, it made me see that there's more to, and I like to dance, there's more to just straight acting. That's a lovely thing, and if that's what you do, amazing. But for me, it was more so, I want to be able to put all my ideas onto paper, and that's what kept me going as well. The fact that I want to tell my stories, tell other people's stories, and reach people that are like me, who haven't got those opportunities, and build something that can inspire. My goal isn't to be famous. My goal isn't to be rich. My goal, this kind of sounds cheesy, but it's to inspire. And that's why I think I'm here, and that's why I think I'm on the course I am on CDT, Acting CDT, which is collaborative and devised, which is a straight acting course. No, it's not straight. It's an acting course. Acting course. Acting course, but they teach you more so to be an artist, to be able to create your own work, to build an ensemble, to make sure to understand all different levels of ways to get to a certain point, and so I'm running out of time. I'm just going to say, don't give up, and Theatre Peckham is a lovely place to be. So even if you're not from Theatre Peckham, just call them up.